Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Cancers. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. What do we know about our Cancers before we get right into your reading? Besides the fact that Cancers are sweethearts, empathetic, you all give your best. You don't hold back your emotions. You all are very charming. You're tenacious. You're persuasive. You're loyal. You're highly imaginative. You're emotional in a good way. You're very sympathetic. Those are Cancers. Those are the characteristics of a Cancer at their highest vibration. I want you to know that. Their duality is divine feminine, right? Your triplicity or your element is water sign, and your quadruplicity, your quality, is that you're a cardinal sign. So what that means, Cancer, in short, is that Cancers are receptive, very sensitive and imaginative, sympathetic, kind, and emotional, and you possess an active, shrewd, intuitive mind. So Cancers are great at being able to read people, okay? Really, really be able, I'm talking about like really able to read people. And sometimes that doesn't come off as being the most positive thing when you are dealing with a Cancer who doesn't know how to really harness their power and just like seeing things for what it really is. Sometimes it can come off as like being mean or negative, right? So you got to really, really watch that, Cancer, because again, like I said, when you got to watch, first of all, the energy around you, right? So because again, you all are sweethearts, very empathetic, you give your best, you don't hold back your emotions, and all those other wonderful characteristics that I shared with you. But you want to really, really watch seeming like you're becoming moody and negative and clingy, unpredictable and suspicious of everything, right? Those are low vibration qualities. So you don't want to do that. You gotta know how to stand in your power at all times and continue being the sweethearts that you all are, right? And your polar opposite sign is the Capricorn. And so you all are feelers. You feel out energies in people, right? You know, some of the so on the surface, you're the picture of calm and strength, but underneath, a lot of you all really feel inadequate. And this is about you tapping into your power and being at your highest vibration, because you all are some amazing dynamic people, right? And so sometimes even hearing a song on the radio makes you feel sentimental, and a particular scent of a flower or a picture can jar your memory. You all are just, like I said, you are also extraordinarily in sync with other people's feelings. Extraordinary, right? So some of the Cancers, let me think of some Cancers. Alexander the Great, Princess Diana, George W. Bush, Ernest Hemingway, Ringo Starr, Prince William is a Cancer. Let me see, who else? Lena Horne is a Cancer. Tom Cruise is a Cancer. Bill Cosby is a Cancer. Trying to think. Mike Tyson is a Cancer. Donald Sutherland is a Cancer. Ringo Starr, Sylvester Stallone, Ross Perot. I mean, there's so many people that you all can draw from. I'm talking about famous people, right? But again, you have the same capacity, right? And the thing that people really like about Cancers the most is the fact that Cancers are loyal. So let's get into your reading, Cancer, okay? Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Cancers as it relates to all areas of their lives, specifically in areas of emotions and creativity, also in areas of money and wealth, also in areas of spirituality and where they need to take action, and also in areas of power and intellect. What information do we have for my wonderful Cancers? Yes, Cancers. Yes. Yes, what information do we have for our Cancers? Yes, what do the cards have for you all Cancers? Let's see. Oh, okay, so we have a death and rebirth. So there's something inside of you, Cancer, that is dying so that a beautiful rebirth can happen for you all, right? That's why I like to shuffle the cards in front of you all so you can see these cards being shuffled. It's going to take an enormous, this is the Hangman. This is about patience, right? The enormous amount of patience happening with you with this process. Something inside of you is dying so that something beautiful can be reborn. And I want you to be patient with this process. So many wonderful things are happening as a result of it. And look, Cancers, a lot of you all have been ruminating over this. And rumination just simply means that you've been giving a lot of deep thought to it, right? So this has been happening your conscious self has little to do with it, right? And I'm talking about your conscious self, your outer man, your outer woman has very little to do with it. This is what's happening with you, and this is what's happening to you spiritually, internally, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful transformation happening because you're actually over it. Like you're kind of sort of over yourself, like in a sense that there's something that you've been kind of giving a lot of thought to. Remember I said when Cancer started to vibrate at a lower frequency, you're moody, you're negative, clingy, unpredictable, and suspicious, right? You want to vibrate at your highest self. You want people to know that you are a sweetheart, that you are empathetic, that you give your best, that you don't hold back emotions, that you're a charming person, right? You're tenacious, highly imaginative, loyal, sensitive, emotional, sympathetic. You want people to know this. So there's something in you that is dying, that's saying, I want people to know all these wonderful things about me. So I got to get out of my own mind. I got to get out of my own head, right? And so look at this. This is a Knight of Wands. Okay, this right here. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is in that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, right? So somebody around you is ambitious. Somebody's a risk taker. Someone's action oriented, right? It can also mean, Cancer, I want you to also know this too. Okay, because this Death card means multiple things. So it's something in you that's dying so that something in you beautiful can be reborn. Also, it could mean this. So it could mean that you have an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius around you. Somebody around you that, so the Knight of Wands can mean two things, right? So it can mean, when it's upright like this, it means action oriented, risk taker, ambitious, right? But also, it could mean a person who has the gift of gab, but they're always bragging. Someone who's self-assured, but they're vain. Someone who's enthusiastic, but they make empty promises, right? And that could be something that you're over. You see what I'm saying? Right. So this person, again, is in that fire element, the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This right here is, in your element. This is, like I said, the Cups energy. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it's something that you've been giving a lot of thought to, and you're just kind of over it. Another thing, too, is that when you start to vibrate at a higher frequency and those things about you that's on a low frequency die off, this is who you emerge. This is who you become. Somebody who's ambitious, somebody who's a risk taker, someone who's action oriented. So I want to be really clear. These cards have multiple meanings, and so all of these messages are coming through to me as I'm looking at these cards here. You're also a person who's very conservative with your money. Look at this person holding onto their purse. You're very, very conservative when it comes to your money. And that's a good thing. Like, really. This right here is the Pentacles card is right there with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth signs, right? Very, very conservative when it comes to your money, like really holding on to that. And then we have the Page of Swords, right? So the Page of Swords is talking about somebody who has mental dexterity. See how this person is able to hold on to all these ideas and read the book at the same time and walk a tightrope? This mental dexterity. You're able to do multiple things at one time. You're able to successfully multitask. That's who you are. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's pull some more. Let's pull some more cards and see what we see. See what these cards have to say. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Okay. So right now, Cancer, this is the Cups. This is right here in your element, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're kind of looking at things. You're being a pessimist about some things right now. And it could be because of this transition that you're going through, right? And the transition meaning that you're just over some things that's happening in your life right now. So this Cups is about a person who really has the power to turn things around from pessimism to optimism. And this is you. You have that power. All it takes is just saying, okay, turning things around. Because this person, see how this person is like looking down into the abyss? See, I want to see if I can get in real close. They're kind of looking down into this black hole like, all right, things are useless. I'm just kind of over it. But just seeing things from a negative standpoint, right? And you don't have to. because that's not who you are. You are extremely powerful, and this is about you recognizing your power. And look, for some of you, again, it has a lot to do with a person who is in a relationship. Look at this. You have emotion. See this right here? See these hands forming this heart? Let me see if I can get it real close. Yes. A person who has some kind of romantic feelings about a person, but just doesn't really want to say anything. They just have these feelings, but they just, I'm not sure I want to say anything. And see that pig flying? Do we see that pig? You see that pig with wings? They really want to say something, but just afraid to speak their mind when it comes to these romantic feelings, right? You're just kind of, I really like this person. I have these romantic feelings for this person. Put this magician card right here. Let's see if I can put this magician card right here. So a lot of emotions are going on. Lots and lots of internal emotions that are going on. Or you could be thinking about a person who is no longer there. But anyway, we're looking at the Lovers card. This is attached to the Gemini. This is also attached to the Gemini and Virgo's ruling planet. But let's put these together right here. You know what's going to get you to where you want to be, Cancer, is really just loving yourself deeper and harder. That's what it really, really is. You know, like I said, Cancers are, you all don't hold back your emotions, right? But when things are kind of sort of just like, you're dealing with a person who you're just kind of over this situation, and it's just some back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with that situation, and you're kind of over it, it can cause you to vibrate at a lower frequency. But this is about coming back to the person you are, right? This wonderful person that you are, the Queen of Wands. This is what this is really, really about, getting back to who you've always been. You know, this very vivacious person. This is you. See how this person they have this wand in their hand, but they're just like, look at this, they have fire in their hand. I'm going to see if I can get in close so you can really see this card. You know, vivacious, dynamic, authentic. You're attractive, you're magnetic, you're optimistic, you're self-assured, you're upbeat. This is about you getting back to this person, right? And because this is the person that you've always been. So maybe a relationship died and you're kind of feeling hopeless, thinking, you know, will I ever be in a relationship, and will I ever, you know, love like this again? That starts with self-love, right? That starts with that self-love first, right? And tapping into the toolbox of things that you've always had within you, right? And then just getting back to you. It's time to really, really get back into you. Relationships die all the time, but this happened for you to be reborn, right? For this person to emerge, really the person that you've always been. Look at this Nine of Pentacles here. And so we know that the Nine of Pentacles is really, really, really about money, you know, Pentacles, about you being self-reliant, about you being independent, about you being accomplished, about you being, you know, taking action, changes in your life, having self-confidence. That's what this is about. So, and this is also about you being patient with yourself. This is the Hangman or Hangwoman, or the hang one in some cards, but this particular card says the Hangman. This is about you being patient with yourself and like really being gentle with yourself. Something needed to die so that you can be reborn. And so that you could see that you've always been this person. Yeah, let's get an oracle card and see what the oracle cards have to say. You know, the oracle cards always have something to say. These are the Sacred Vision oracle cards, Cancer. Yeah. So many different things when I pull cards. So many different messages come out. And sometimes they all coming out just rushing out together. 14 time. So 1 + 4 is 5. The number 5 means the pivotal point in your life. That's why I know it's a pivotal point in your life. You have to give yourself patience and time to heal. That thing has faded to black. And so this is about the process of you healing and moving forward, right? That rebirth. This is a pivotal time in your life for your rebirth, because your rebirth is happening right now. But that's what I have for you, Cancers. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting my channel. Again, if you're interested in a personal reading, please contact me at 202-460-3205. Have a great day. Bye.